I wanted to clean up the combustion chambers before attempting to seat the valves, but I wanted to point out something that I've noticed on every single 4-liter head that I've ever worked on, and it's a problem usually around the exhaust valves. You can see right here. Well, let me show you what a normal one looks like. So that right there is a normal one. So you got the machinist ridge, you know, where the area around the valve is higher than the seat itself, and that's normal. If you're building a performance head, you actually want to eliminate that. You want to grind all of that and make it flat. Okay, but the problem that I'm facing here on this other valve is actually the opposite of that. There appears to be some type of crown around the exhaust valve. Not sure if you can see it there. Alright, I think it's visible there. Okay, so what happens is, the way that this head was cast, the combustion chamber is flat there, and then there is a peak all around the exhaust valve. Okay, and it's not a machinist ridge, because I showed you what that was. It's like actually the opposite of that. On the machinist ridge, this is higher and it goes lower. Over here, it's flat, it goes up, and then it goes down. Alright, so on some of these other valves, I already went ahead and corrected that problem. So you can see there's no longer that peak there. So I cleaned it up, and that's what I'm going to do on this one here. Okay, so you saw me grind that smooth, and now that it's completely flat, I don't have to worry about that pointy edge getting extremely hot and glowing red during ignition. There's a quick way to get 30 to 40% of the benefit of porting a cylinder head in just a couple of steps. The first step was what you saw me do earlier when I ground down the sharp and raised edges along the valves. Okay, let me set up the camera to show you the second step. For the second step, you'll notice right under the valve seat where the machine stopped making its cut, it left behind this sharp lip that goes all around the bowl. Okay, so it's pretty sharp, and if you try, you can even get the pick caught on it. Alright, there's also one similar to it on the intake side, and it also goes all around the intake bowl. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in here with a stone and grind away at that lip until we flatten it out and it's no longer sharp. Okay, I'm not gonna go crazy and try to change the shape of the port. All I'm gonna do is grind away at that lip there. Okay, just like I've done on all the other ports. Let me show you. This is what it looks like after I hit it with the stone. You can see both of the bowls are pretty consistent now. There's no longer that lip or edge that went around the bowl. So everything is pretty much flat on both the intake and exhaust sides. There's no longer any obstruction. I basically did the same thing for all of the bowls. So I wouldn't consider this a port job. This is more of a combustion chamber and bowl cleanup. But now I'm finally ready to seat the valves.